So your son has just finished our group program. He's towards the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
Can you describe what he was like before he started the program?
Before he started the program, Ismail was not talking much, just saying words. So not much sentences, more just saying words like cake, cup, toilet, But now he's done the course, he's talking much more. Alhamdulillah, mashallah. Obviously his speech is still getting there. Rome wasn't built in a day or anything, but he is more sort of, what's the word I'm looking for?
Conversational?
More conversational, and he's more he's letting me know what he wants.
Sharing his
like, he's even sharing actually as well. He never used to share. So I never even shared one chip. Now he literally just gives it out. He doesn't mind sharing. He's more calmer, alhamdulillah. I can say 100% he's much more calmer. He has, I think, even from school when he started, he's in year 1 now. Yeah, he's in year 1 now. They said to me, I think last week Thursday, they said to me, "Oh, would you want him to start a club after school?" I said, "Yes, please, I wouldn't mind." And obviously I looked on their site. What they have available is, during the course that we did, we brought him a trampoline.
Yeah.
Because boys, they just like to play and jump and stuff. So I thought, yes, I wouldn't mind. But then now he also likes to like sort of stick stuff, coordinate stuff and stick stuff and fixing stuff. Yeah, look, stuff at school. They said he likes to fix things. So he looks.
Oh, that's good. Like building stuff.
Yeah, he likes to fix stuff. So I said I'm gonna sign him up for arts and crafts.
Oh, that's good.
Every Wednesday from 3:30 to 4:30, where they make and stuff and build stuff. And I said, okay, that's fine. That starts next month, I think it does. So I'm gonna start him off with that. If I had not done this course, I would have not done this after school club with him, because they would have probably said he's breaking stuff. They would have said stuff about him, not about him, but they would have just said, "Oh, his concentration, top." We actually are reading together now. His speech is getting better. So what I do with the books that he gets is I repeat it, so he hears the words more than once.
Yeah.
So he brought a book yesterday, and it said fruit. It was a book called Fruit Salad, and it's basically just simple. I like apples. I like banana. I like pears, and so forth. So with each page, it's got a picture and it's got the words. So, alhamdulillah, there's actually all the fruits that he loves.
Oh,
I love bananas. I love apples. I love strawberries. I love grapes.
Yeah.
I love a fruit salad. So I repeat that every day. Every day we read it every single night. So now this morning when he woke up, I swear he woke up this morning saying, "I like apples."
Oh, he kind of memorized it now.
He remembers it, because when you repeat things to children, they just automatically just start saying it after you. But alhamdulillah, the course, wallahi, it's I haven't finished the course because I feel like I'm going to do it over and over again with you all the time. Because I'm going to incorporate, and I've incorporated it in my life with my other children as well.
So actually, Yasmin, you're actually my record student, because within 3.5 months, if I remember your son at the beginning, was he 4 years old or 5 years old?
He's 5 now. He's going to be 6.
When he started the course, he was 5. He was 5 years old, and he was only saying he had just finishing reception, and he still could only say one word.
Yes.
And I remember in my notes, you had said he was a bit hyperactive.
Yeah.
He lacked danger awareness.
He lacked danger awareness in terms of danger awareness around him. So, for example, in the kitchen, Ismail, he doesn't go near the cooker.
That's
you can see, because the red light is on. I was like, Ismail, it's hot, don't touch. He won't touch. He will not touch. Ismail, sit there. He understands everything. He understands everything. It's just when he has his little tantrums.
Yeah. Oh, okay. When he had tantrums, he couldn't control.
He just throws stuff on the floor. I was like, and then he'll be like, and then he's aware of danger after, because he would say something like, "Oh, ouchie, mummy." Do you see? He's hurt something. So he is aware. It's just when he's upset, he's not aware.
Okay, so he kind of was very impulsive when he was having a meltdown.
Yeah, he just doesn't care. We'll just throw something on the floor or just break something. I'm like, okay, that's fine then. You're gonna clean that up, no problem. But he doesn't he never understood that when he broke that, he can hurt himself too.
Yeah.
Do you see?
Yeah. Okay, but now he does.
That might hurt you because that thing might fall on your feet.
Yeah.
That you're just trying to put on the floor. Do you see what I'm saying?
Absolutely. But now he does understand that?
Oh yeah, he doesn't. He 100% understands that now.
So I also had in my notes that he wasn't very good at sharing, and social skills weren't there.
He's sharing now, alhamdulillah.
So good.
Because I can see it at home. In school, they would obviously, I haven't heard any, they haven't said anything to me, but it's at the home. He wasn't really sharing. Now he's sharing much more.
That's good.
Can I have a chip? Let me taste it. He would just say, okay. He shares his toys. He sits down. If I say, oh, Smile, what are you eating? He would just look at me. He won't really say much, but
yeah,
I know that the understanding part of what I'm saying, he's getting it more. Do you know what I mean? He understands me more. He's much more calmer through the process as well. He's not as like, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, not too much aggression. No.
That's good. So before you felt like maybe he understood about 50% of what you said. He had less,
50% of what I was saying.
And he has
his eye
less
contact
impulse
is
control.
more. He's looking at me more. His eye contact is with me more. Before, he knows what I'm saying, but he's somewhere else. Do you see?
Oh, yeah.
He knows what
He's
I'm
in his
saying.
own world.
But now it's like, Smile. Because with me, having obviously education background is, I like to repeat things. Smile, look at me. Smile, look at me. Smile, mommy, look at me. Then he will look at me. Now, Smile. Come, let's sit down. I wouldn't have to repeat myself too much now, you know?
Yeah. So before he was more like in his own world, and now he has more awareness. And
he's more aware. Yes, definitely more aware.
And,
even in school, I will tell you, because in school, when they call him, I'll give you an example. Before, when he was in reception, if I'm not mistaken, the teacher would have to escort him out of the class, do you see, to bring him to me.
Yeah.
You know, with his stuff and bags and stuff. Now, Smile, he gets his bag and he comes to me.
So he's more independent as well.
Yeah, very independent.
The way Ismail was at the beginning, did you ever think within 3.5 months he will be here?
No way. I just thought, okay, this is just sabr, patience. We will get there. Patience. I didn't know this quickly. I would
3.5 months.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. 3.
Record.
Record. 3.5 months. I wouldn't. Massive change.
So
because it's I didn't know. Just little changes in his life, wallahi, made a massive difference for him.
That's so good.
Yeah.
And then before you started the program, he was in reception. He'd gone to nursery since the age of 2, like a really good
about 3. Yeah, about 3.
Yeah, a really good like Montessori nursery, right?
Yeah, very good. Yeah.
And then reception, he had an EHCP and a one-on-one teaching assistant.
Yeah.
And he still was only speaking like one word at a time, understanding about.
So he understands what everyone is saying. The teacher is saying, sit down, lunchtime, come here. He knows all of that. It's just he's not. It was more of his attention that they were trying to calm down. Yeah. Now he's because he's got a what did they give me? They said that he now is more sort of he's more communicating more.
That's good.
You see, so he would tell them, Play-Doh? Can I put Play-Doh? I want Play-Doh. I want to play with the Play-Doh. Yeah. Before he would just, because he's not getting what he wants. Like I said, he'd be more impulsive and just throw a tantrum, but he wasn't having his own way. So that's how he responded. Now, because of the diet change and everything, the vitamins and the stuff I've been giving him is cognitively, it's changed his way. Do you see?
Yeah, I absolutely know that.
Cognitively, it's changed his way, yeah.
Yeah. So, really, you kind of accelerated and promoted his brain growth and development and really optimized it.
Yeah. And I let him, with Ismail, I let him lead the way.
Yasmin, you've always been great with kids because you have your primary school teacher background as well.
Yeah.
But what do you think that still was, even though you had all those years being a primary school teacher, it wasn't until you did this program, but you knew how to help your son really achieve his potential.
Yeah,
and reduce his autism symptoms.
Every time, I felt like every single time, it's like he was trying to tell me something. I don't know what he was telling me. Poor thing, he's trying to tell me something, but I don't know what he's trying to tell me. So I have to go by his body language,
Yeah.
But, you have to sometimes go by the body, isn't it? Okay, it's fine. Okay. So the other day in school, he had a accident with his little finger. I think I was telling you.
Okay.
And he didn't want to eat food because his finger was hurting him. He told the teacher, plaster. The teacher got him a plaster, but the plaster broke, I think, at one point. And then the teacher said, when it broke, I didn't know it broke. So he said he just was not happy. He was just sat down. He wasn't really eating. He was walking off. And then I said, did you ask him?
Yeah.
Said, no. I was like, you talk to him. He will tell you. He'll probably show you, plaster. Maybe the other plaster's gone. She was like, well, after that, it was, you're right, Mum, because it was a plaster. The plaster that he had, I think he got wet, so the sticky part wasn't sticky.
Oh, yeah. So
they had to get him another plaster.
But he's able to communicate his needs now, which was one of the goals you had for him.
That was my ultimate goal for Ismail. Communicate his needs.
Yeah.
So I know what's going on with you. So now when he finishes his food, he takes his plate, he gives it to me. He will say to me, more pasta? You want more pasta? Yeah, okay, come, I'll give you more pasta. Yeah. He'll say, Instead of a drink, he would say a drink sometimes, you know, drink. So far, so good. I'm happy with the progress so far.
And how much easier do you think this has made your life now that he is not having his emotional meltdowns, communicating his needs, talking more?
It makes my life easier, his life easier. You get everyone in the family as well understands him more clearly, more better. So, for example, the trampoline outside, because we were doing it at the beginning like this, he wants it like this. So, the trampoline outside, it's quite big. He wants all his siblings on the trampoline as well, with him. He goes, jumping, come. Yeah. And then he will also bring my husband, because my husband will jump with him. So he's not gonna, if I say, oh, daddy's working, daddy's working. As soon as he comes down from upstairs, because he's got office upstairs, he knows. I said, sorry, babe, you started this like this with him. You're gonna have to go out. So they're all jumping in the trampoline together. Do you see? Yeah. All together, yeah.
So you basically feel so much closer as a family and less stressed.
I am less stressed, yeah. Alhamdulillah.
That's really cool.
150% more less stress.
So if you think you didn't find this program, what do you think your life will be like now, and how do you think Ismail will be like right now?
I don't know, sis. Wallahi, I don't know what I would have been like. I don't want to think of it.
Yeah.
I don't want to think. I don't know. I'll probably be a bit more. I'll probably be on my tippy toes more. I wouldn't say stressed. I'll probably be more worried. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Stressed. No, I wouldn't be stressed. Worried. Oh my God, what am I going to do? I would ask myself, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing? Do you see, as a mum, you say, I'm doing something wrong here. I don't know how to fix it. If you know what I mean? Yeah. There's something wrong with him. Not wrong with him, but you know what I mean. There's something not right here. Yeah. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Probably would just be drinking more coffee, really.
So like an increase of mum guilt and
you're going to feel bad, because I can't feel bad for him. In terms of, he doesn't know, it's not his fault. Do you see? I'm his mum, I should know. Do you see? Yeah. I'm his mum, I should know here what's going on. He's my child, he came out of me. What's going on? I was just probably thinking more. I'll probably be Googling all sorts online.
Yeah. So this program gives you so much, the answers you're looking for.
Yes, wallahi it does. I swear it does.
A direction, an order, and a community as well.
The community gives very organised. It's very, very, very organised, because I know this, that if you can't do that, do that. But I can go back to that, the sister said. That doesn't work. Do you see? Yeah. Because he wasn't rushing us. You were telling me, if you can't have that, try this, or try that, or try that, or put in his food, or try this, or there was always options. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. There was always options.
That's good. I'm so happy to hear that. And you really had like a dream outcome in changes to his behaviour and improving him, moving like through the developmental milestones and overcoming the delays in just 3.5 months.
Yeah. I don't know how it's going to be in the next 3 months. Do you see?
Yeah.
It'll be different. It could be even more.
You're on the right direction now. Yeah. So it's about direction, and as a parent as well of an autistic child, when they are making stagnant progress, like literally they've made no progress in 1 year and their development's at standstill, it's heartbreaking and you don't know how to help.
Yeah.
When your child is now making progress, you are relieved. You're relieved. It's all about direction. So like the next 3 months, 6 months, and 9 months, you're on the right path for him to just improve and thrive and grow up to be a happy child and a happy adult, inshallah.
Yeah, happier. More sort of independent and more sort of more confident.
Yeah, absolutely. Thriving child.
Yeah, thriving child, yeah.
And did you ever have the worry that he was never going to be independent and that you might have to be there looking after him when he was an adult?
No, I never had that worry, because he was always okay in some parts of his growth. It was just more communicating his needs. Okay. That was
Did you ever worry that he might not make friends because he couldn't communicate his needs? Or
yeah, of course I was worried about that. I was worried about maybe he's not going to have any friends, but might be just like by himself. More by himself, and just can't wait to go home kind of kid. You see? Yeah. Can't wait to go home to my mom. Do you see? My brother. Because he plays well with his other sisters and brothers, but it's different when you're at school. They're not there.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
It's different.
That's good. So now you're not worried? Does he have friends now?
He plays.
Oh, that's good. He plays with other children now?
He plays. Huh?
Oh, he plays with other children now?
Yeah, he plays. He hasn't got. He's more patient as well, because he waits in line. He waits for his turn. He's not rushing you before. It's like, right, it's my slide. Okay, so when you go on the slide, you want to go back into the slide, isn't it? But you have to go around. People are lining up. Yeah, he goes. He just goes back, waits. So he goes back and waits his turn.
So he understands like social cues now.
Social cues, yeah. Before he would have to do it, but he was like, like he would just be angry that he has to do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you see? Angry that I have to line up for my go on the slide.
Yeah.
Whereas now it's like, come on, smile, because I can see it with his teacher. Come on, smile, come around now, come line up. It's gonna be your turn soon. Do you see?
Yeah.
We'll just get off the slide, have his little fun, and then come line up.
So within 3.5 months, 3.5 months ago, he wasn't doing that, but now he is doing that.
He was doing that, but he wanted it his way. My way. I want my way. I don't want no one telling me nothing. That was smile.
Oh, right, brilliant. So now he's more cohesive with other kids.
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
That's good. That's really good. Okay, so how did you find the coaching sessions that we did? Because you were on the group program, so it was a one session every 2 weeks, and then also if you ever needed to speak to me in between, how contactable was I, and how did you find the coaching sessions? How useful were they? The
coaching sessions, they were fine. They were good. It was you were always there. You were always there. Like, we had your number, we had your contact details. If there's anything I was aware of, or I didn't know, I would just have to say, well, with me is, okay, we're doing this course, but if he doesn't want that, or want that stuff, or want to eat that stuff, what can I give him? Yeah. And you always said, okay, you can try that, you can go back. You was not forcing me to do this way. Yeah. You know, if I was lagging behind, it wasn't a problem. Do you see? You can always catch up. You know what I mean? It wasn't a race or anything, but it was always it was very informative. I'll tell you that.
But I remember one of the other goals you had for him was to accept more foods.
Yes, he has accepted more foods, alhamdulillah. Not as much as I want him to, but he has accepted fruits ways to eat it. That I like with oranges now. He'll give me an orange, for example, and he'll say, "Mummy, cut." He wasn't saying that to me before. Never.
Mm-hmm. So okay, from what I understand, before you started this course, Ismail was just finishing reception.
Yep.
He was almost 6 years old.
Yep.
And he was understood about 50% of what you were saying.
Yep.
He wasn't really listening in school.
Yep.
He was playing by himself at school. He didn't really have any friends.
No.
He didn't have the focus or attention span at school, despite having a one-on-one teaching assistant and an EHCP.
Mm-hmm.
And now you've completed it. Well, you're nearly finishing the course, the group program.
Yeah.
And you found it really informative.
100%.
You found me really easy to work with.
Yep, absolutely.
And you've enjoyed the community aspect, and you benefit from the community aspect of the group program.
Yes, definitely.
And within 3.5 months, your son is speaking in sentences now, which it wasn't before.
Yeah, much more in sentences. Yeah.
Accepting more foods now.
Oh yes.
Playing with other friends at school now.
Yeah, other people at school. Yes.
And the school are now inviting him to take part in clubs, and he has more extra opportunities now because of that.
Opportunities. Yes. So.
He understands social cues and waiting.
Yes, he understands social cues and waiting.
And there's, emotional meltdowns. All of that is basically almost like a thing in the past. Because
he has his little meltdown, but it's not as much as before. No way.
So his emotional regulation is way better than before.
Yes. Emotional regulation is much better.
Okay. So one last question. Would you recommend this program to other parents then?
1,000,000%, sister.
1,000,000%. Okay.
I wouldn't even have to hesitate.
Oh, thank you, Yasmin.
Yeah, wallahi, I wouldn't even. It's something that I would recommend. I think everyone that's going through this, particularly same situations and maybe less or more, go for it. You've got nothing to lose. Yeah.
And because you're on the group program, have you found that other parents are all saying a similar thing? That they all see progress in their child?
The other girls, they have. I remember. Yeah.
That's good.
It was easier. It was very easy to manage.
It's good.
It didn't require a lot of sort of deadlines, innit? By this day you should be here, and it was everything all on our own pace. Because every child is
child-led.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And even though you're on a group program, I personalised it to each child, right?
Yeah, you did. You made it very informative as well.
That's good.
Very informative. Very, like I said, it wasn't something that I had to rush and do.
Yeah.
Do you see? It was so. Yeah. I was unsure. I had your number. That was like even things I didn't know, or food I didn't know, or things I didn't understand. I had to take a picture of it, send it to you. Sister, can I give this? Or is this good? What else can I give instead of this? Can I? It's very easy.
Right. Thank you so much, Yasmin. Thank you so much. I'm so happy your son made so much progress, and inshallah he will continue to make so much progress.
Thank you so much.
And his autism symptoms will be pretty mild. He'll be mild and indistinguishable from other children.
Yes.
He'll just be thriving and continue to make progress. Relaxed. Calmer. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yeah. And
you're welcome. Happy to work with you, Yasmin. You and your husband have been dream clients to work with.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. It was always my pleasure. Because I never, I'm getting emotional. I never thought I would you know, as a parent, you just, little things that is something minor for other parents. For me, it wasn't minor. Like the fact that he was just listening more and understanding me more. For me, that was a big like, oh, wow, you know, alhamdulillah, that's well done. So I would have given him a sticker. Do you know what I mean? Make a big deal out of it so he understands. Oh wow, I did something good. You see? But alhamdulillah, I'm grateful. MashaAllah. Thank you so much.